I don't know how old this garbage is, but if I'm not mistaken, this is yet another bullshit outline. Jesus fucking Christ. I saw an even more outlandish one, which you could tell had been run through AI bullshit. And if you look things like this up, you're going to bump into Joe Rogan, who is a controlled opposition asset, which is a telltale sign that this stinks like shit. It cracks me up. I mean, I do got a bunch of books having to do with. I mean, I like the Great Pyramid's interesting. It's very interesting. But most things that do represent reality in one form or another, history, etc., etc. I mean, the goal is control, and our masters are corrupting these outlines. It just cracks me up. What are these things called? Muon radiography is supposedly one method. I'm half asleep, you guys. But it's one method that you could technically scan the goddamn thing and possibly prove something, but you and I wouldn't be told what the answers are. This wouldn't be shopped around online if it was truly what was under there. Do you get what I'm saying? You and I are spoon-fed shit. Knowledge is power. Answers aren't floating around on the fucking internet. They're not being spoon-fed to you in your feed. And all the kids who assume otherwise are the fucking problem. What's another one? Multimodal, MODAL imaging, supposedly. You could use that too, but if you're not the one that's knocking out the results, and you have to report to somebody and what have you, and you actually saw what's what, this is all popular opinion and hearsay. This is conjecture. And this stinks like shit. Through and fucking through. But assume I'm wrong. I mean, people love to fucking tell stories. Myself included, but not in this capacity, because this is fucking people up. I mean, this is a rabbit hole. This is a paradigm. This is, speculation. Just to be perfectly fucking clear. And I guarantee it, there's a bunch of people probably babbling about this type of shit. Jerking each other off. Telling stories. Stories that don't have any proof is the point. And yeah, I am dragging this out as usual because I'm looking for people who have an attention span, who give a flying fuck and are willing to, consider what I have to say. By the way, been at this, some of you guys know, over 10 years, I think roughly 13 years, I've been knocking things out on different platforms this entire time. Technically, the 13 years I've been using Instagram. And most people, they bowed out because you and I are surrounded by lazy fucking people. The bigger point, and I've said it a lot for the most part, I really hoped this would go well. I really hoped I would bump into smart people. I really didn't think I was going to bump into as many people as I have, who out of the gates demand something from me, crap out emojis and think that that's remotely okay. Speak like they hit their head and they have a bad concussion and or brain damage. And then attempt to justify it when I point out that they're a fucking retard. The numerous kids who have tried to win me over by trying to tell me about adult fairy tales. I had somebody doing this the other day. She was waxing poetic about, and I usually won't use these words, but QAnon, which is bullshit. It's in place to promote polarizing dog shit. It's just as fucking retarded. Mentioning things like that is just as fucking retarded as waxing poetic about MAGA. Or the alphabet community. Or anything that's polarizing the masses. Feminism's another one. Rockefeller-funded dog shit. And just like that, I launch into these rants. And become a walking disclaimer statement. And most people probably still don't understand what I'm driving at with this. If I met decent people, it sure would have been fucking amazing to be able to explain things to you free of any disclaimer statements, free of me wasting my time and energy pointing out idiots online, free of me having to correct people. And some of you would probably assume we don't have to do that. Well, if you're a fucking retard, you're gonna fuck things up for others. People you care about, and strangers. Because you're a fucking retard. And if you haven't figured out anything, which is why you're being a fucking retard, what I could teach you, you don't deserve it, but you would certainly fucking corrupt it. And by and large, I have not found people that are willing to fucking walk the walk. I really haven't. I mean, there's a few people that dip in here and there, and it's because we're kept busy. By design, not coincidence. Things are not what people assume. And that's an understatement. That is an understatement. And most people, they have their assumptions about me. It fucking cracks me up. It really cracks me up, especially once I, knock somebody's dick or clit in the dirt. How they react, it's very telling. It's very telling. Lack of character and otherwise. I'm human too, but Jesus fucking Christ. People, they'll turn on you so fucking fast the moment they don't get what they want. And some of these kids, especially today, here's an example. I was walking around in a grocery store, and there was a kid just flicking his fucking dick in front of me. Not literally, but I don't think he had any concept of anybody else in the world. He was just pissing around and in the way. And then some. So finally I spoke up and said a few things, and he kind of turned back, and he was one of these timid Portland kids where, I said something to him and it registered kind of. Maybe he was fucking retarded. Most of them are. But he couldn't acknowledge me. I don't understand how these people function at all. He kind of looked back. He saw that I was bothered by this. I think the words made sense. I think he spoke English. And then he quickly turned the other way and then put on his headphones and kept doing what he was fucking doing, as if I wasn't there. If it was my kid, I would have slapped him in the back of the fucking head. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So I moved past him and mumbled something about, I must be fucking invisible. And so when I'm going to get in the register line, there's that kid again. He's just shuffling his feet, just being a fucking, muppet. And so we made eye contact again. And so I gestured, are you going to jump in the line? Do you want to jump in before me? Because you are fucking retarded. It's like letting women and children go first. Not to be mean to women and children, but I'm letting retards go first is my point too. And without a second thought, me, just ran right up and jumped right in. There was no second guessing it. You know what I mean? I want what I want. Jumped right in. Didn't say thank you, anything. It just, people fucking suck. It's one way to put it. Throughout the years, I really hoped I would get through to people. Especially when I was sitting there and I was just fucking spoon feeding you guys things and building on stuff. And the tricky part is I understand you guys don't see it as I see it. But when I'm just fucking handing you things left and right, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people who are downloading the videos and this, that, and the other thing, but they couldn't tell me thank you. They couldn't even fucking bring themselves to say thank you. Just like the fucking retard in the grocery store. It's disgusting. It's not how things should be. And if people were, conducting themselves in a decent way, if they had some fucking manners, because they were using the moral compass or a moral compass because they use their brain and their heart in tandem, you and I would be better off. And if they were doing that, they wouldn't be circulating the propaganda. You can assume that I'm wrong. Imagine what I could teach you, and what the fuck do I know?